Hello, welcome to Boys Town. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm day at Boys Town. We've been having freezing cold weather. Finally, it's a nice warm day here in the village of Boys Town. And today I'm going to talk to you about a special event that took place here at Boys Town, the filming of the Boys Town movie. And I'm in our award-winning Holly History Museum here on the campus, and we have a whole special display dedicated just to the Boys Town movie. So I'm going to talk about the movie and how it was created and filmed here on location, and then show you a very special artifact that we have dealing with the Boys Town movie. But how did the Boys Town movie come about? Well, the legend and the story goes that in Hollywood, a producer was reading a magazine, saw a unique story about a place called Boys Town. It was a community run by children, and they had just had an election, and a new mayor was elected, and the boys were running the community. So the producers from Hollywood wrote to Father Flanagan and asked questions, and he invited them out to visit. Once they visited the community, they said this would make an ideal movie. So they created a contract and they sent it to Father Flanagan. And we actually have the contract right here on display in the Hall of History. You can see Father Flanagan's signature there on the contract from MGM Studios. It was in July 7th, 1937. This contract was signed. And Father Flanagan sold the rights for $5,000. So even today, we do not own the rights to the movie Boys Town. They're owned now by Amazon, own the rights to the movie Boys Town. And when the producers decided they'd come and film in the village of Boys Town, it was a huge event. And once the word got out in the Omaha community, every day 5,000 people would turn out to the village of Boys Town and just watch the filming taking place. And the boys were part of the filming, and the community. Everyone was really excited when that filming was taking place here. And if you watch the movie Boys Town, there's unique scenes. The scenes filmed in the village of Boys Town, you'll actually see our boys that lived here at the time. And it's boys of all different races, all different religions. Now they went back to Hollywood and they actually filmed on location in Hollywood. Unfortunately, they only used a white cast. That was just the policy back in Hollywood at the time. So when you watch the movie Boys Town, look for the scenes filmed right here in the village of Boys Town. It was very unique. And when we have actually some images here of the people filming here on campus. The cameras were brought in and the boys got to pose for the cameras. It was such a huge event when they were here doing that. Excuse me. And then we have a picture of Mickey Rooney with one of our young boys. He was actually going to be part of the movie at the time, and so he came out to visit at the time and see that. And we actually have a schedule that was created. Up here is the director, Mr. Norman Torog, who directed the movie. And then these are the different sequences that were going to be filmed here in the village of Boys Town and throughout the city of Omaha, too. During that filming, when they're here for a week, it was a very, very hot time to film here on location in the village of Boys Town. The wax recordings were melting. It was just really tough filming. But they loved being here with the boys, and many of the producers and movie stars who came instantly became supporters and loved Father Flanagan's ministry. And we actually have some other unique items, too. As part of our collection, we have some telegrams that were the way everyone communicated back in the day. We have some telegrams here from Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney to Father Flanagan talking about the Boys Town movie. We have a unique picture of Spencer Tracy autographed and sent to Father Flanagan. He was the #1 movie star in America along with Mickey Rooney, so it was an A-level movie when it was created. The best stars were there. Norman Torog went on to do movies for Elvis Presley, if you can believe it. He became one of Elvis Presley's favorite directors, so he did a lot of Elvis Presley movies after he filmed the Boys Town movie. Excuse me. And then we have this very unique invitation from MGM Studios sent to Father Flanagan, inviting him to come out for an event taking place in Hollywood. You can see it says to admit Father Flanagan for this special screening. Because Father Flanagan went out to Hollywood. Everyone just loved him when he came out to Hollywood. They liked what he represented, the community he had created here. When you watch the movie Boys Town, there's a very unique scene where the boys are praying at their meal, doing grace. Everyone's doing their own separate grace. It's very unique. One of the first time that happened in American film history. So it was a very unique, special film scene that Father Flanagan wanted in the movie Boys Town. Excuse me, I'm kind of getting over a little cold here. And then we have a special studio news booklet that was created for Father Flanagan at the time, talking about the movie Boys Town and what he was doing. And it was all part of his way to get the word out about the movie Boys Town. And then the movie went on to be a smash hit, because at first it wasn't going to be released, because Mr. Mayor, who owned the movie studio, said there's no love interest, no one's going to want to go see this movie. But finally Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney convinced him to release the movie Boys Town. It broke box office records all across the United States. And it was time for the premiere. Father Flanagan said, I'd like it to be premiered in Omaha to thank the Omaha people who have helped me over the years promote Boys Town and keep it going. So we have some unique images over here actually showing the premiere taking place here in Omaha on September 7th, 1938. We have a cartoon that was created talking about the world international attention was coming to the village of Omaha for the Boys Town movie. We have a picture here of some of the movie stars arriving on the train as it came out to the community. So it was a huge event. Thousands and thousands of people turned out for the premiere in downtown Omaha. And excuse me again. And so people are coming from all over just to see this picture. And it was eventually, again, shown around the world, and people were inspired to create Boys Town and open Boys Towns. So it was a huge event for Boys Town and for the community and concept of helping more children across America. And we have a unique artifact from that time period. And this is a booklet that was given to Father Flanagan, a beautiful book from MGM Studios. And it's the world premiere of the movie Boys Town, Omaha, Nebraska, Wednesday evening, September 7th. Excuse me. At the bottom, again, you can see Father Flanagan engraved there. This was presented to Father Flanagan from MGM Studios, and it's been here at Boys Town since 1939. Talks about what they call the exploitation campaign for promoting the Boys Town movie. That was going to take place at the world premiere. We have the committee that was created, talking about the president of the Omaha Chamber of Commerce and all these important individuals that were participating. One name you'll see here is Mr. Henry Monsky, who was our first donor to Boys Town, international president of B'nai B'rith International. He was a big supporter and helped Father Flanagan in his work. Then we have images of the premiere taking place. We have the Boys Town Choir at downtown. They set up a stage, and the boys are actually performing, singing their songs. We have Father Flanagan at the microphone. It was broadcast live all across the United States, and people could hear the actual event taking place. And we have pictures of the special guests arriving. We have Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney arriving for the premiere. And we have our town mayor coming to the premiere. And we have the mayor of the city of Omaha. And we have our mayor speaking live on the radio to hundreds of thousands of people across America, all about the Boys Town movie. Miss Maureen O'Sullivan came, the movie star, because she wanted to come out. She requested, excuse me, that she could come for the premiere of the movie. And we have Mickey Rooney with a young lady from Omaha. He took as a special guest. And then we have all the stars there standing in front of the movie theater in downtown Omaha. Again, it was a huge event. Thousands of people lined the streets for the movie premiere. We have some more images of the evening, special guests arriving, Spencer Tracy, Mickey Rooney. They were amazed by the crowd that turned out. Mickey Rooney and Spencer Tracy saying it's just an incredible event. They had never seen anything like it before. The newspapers in Omaha, like the Omaha World Herald, were filled with tons of articles just before the premiere, talking about the movie stars coming to Omaha, like Maureen O'Sullivan and her arriving for the premiere. And then there was editorials and stories talking about special rules that were going to be established when the premiere was going to take place in the city of Omaha back at the time for the premiere. And then they had special events going out, all these special civic events that would take place surrounding the movie. All the business leaders of Omaha were all participating in the event too, because they realized it'd be a huge showcase for Omaha and for Boys Town when it took place. And ads were put in the newspapers talking about the premiere from the World Theater in downtown Omaha, those neat old movie ads like they used to have in the paper, all talking about the premiere of the movie Boys Town. There was even editorials. Excuse me. Editorials were done talking about the movie and the importance it was to the Omaha community. And the True Voice, the Catholic newspaper at the time in the city, did a whole nother story all about the premiere taking place here in the city of Omaha, talking about the movie stars that were coming and the revolutionary program that Father Flanagan had created working with kids and families. And then this is a unique picture This is the movie stars arriving in the city. Spencer Tracy, Mickey Rooney, and Maureen O'Sullivan arriving on the train. They traveled across the United States on a train. And once they hit Nebraska, all the towns along the way, thousands of people turned out to welcome them as they entered the city of Omaha and made their way to the city of Omaha. Excuse me. But you know, we have one special artifact in our museum here that we keep. Excuse me again. It is the Oscar for the movie Boys Town. This was presented to Spencer Tracy, the best Oscar actor in 1939. And the minute he received it, he donated it to Father Flanagan. He said, I think Father Flanagan deserves this. So he sent it to him. And you can see the special plaque he put on there dedicating it to Father Flanagan. When it arrived, Father Flanagan put it on his desk, and that's where it remained for 10 years. So you can see on the Oscar how it's worn up here on the sides and right here by his heart, because people would hold it like this and rub his heart, so they rub the gold right off the Oscar. And Spencer Tracy is the first actor to win consecutive Best Actor awards. So this is a very historic Oscar that we preserve and keep here at Boys Town, because it's an artifact. Father Flanagan actually held it, touched it. So we're going to keep it here forever. And we have it on display in our museum. So if you're ever in Omaha and you come to Boys Town, please stop by and you can see the Oscar. And if you want to learn more about the Boys Town movie, you can go online to our Boys Town website. And if you'd like to help support Father Flanagan's ministry, please go to boystown.org and learn how you can support Father Flanagan's concepts and ideas in taking care of kids and families, which we still have today here at Boys Town, and see how you can help with that ministry. Thank you very much for joining us today, and please go to the movies and see the movie Boys Town.